Herzlich willkommen, liebe Zuschauer von German Junior TV. Hier live aus der Halle habe ich mir jetzt einmal den dänischen Coach genommen. Der ist für diese Maßnahme jetzt hier kurz der Hauptverantwortliche für den Jugendbereich. Und sein Name ist Jim Laugesen. Welcome, Jim. Thanks for joining us here at German Junior TV. And you, as a head coach of the best European badminton nation, you're here to compete with all the other Asian nations. And your player Mundberg, he just played a Korean guy and he lost to him in a very close match. Are you still satisfied with his performance?
I'm very satisfied with his performance. He's had games like he had today. He's been having 3 of this in this tournament. So there was a little end to it today. He was missing a few percentages to compete with this guy today. But he did all he could, and he gave his best. And he's been showing a really good progress in this tournament.
Okay, fine. I was watching the match and I saw you had a little argument with one of the umpires. Can you tell us something about that?
Well, it's from my former own playing career. I see the tricks that goes on the court, and it was pretty, in my opinion, visible that all the tricks in the books were used on the other side because he was extremely tired. So took delay of game simply. Doing all the tricks, shouting when it's close to the line, trying to influence the referees, who have a very difficult job here because they don't have line judges. So I would like to see it being for me to go back to my players and say that these tricks are not supposed to be used. We have to have some of the adults, if you can say that, in these tournaments that goes in and does something against it, and that didn't happen. And it hasn't happened, and it's been really pretty visible in this tournament that all these tricks are used, especially in some of the games I've had. But you can say if nothing is done against it, they won't stop doing it. So, but mostly if I'm supposed to go and tell my players they're not supposed to do these things, I have to see things being done.
All right, I see that you're very emotional about this, but I can totally understand you.
It's about winning and losing, and at the end of the day, if you can take that break that you need to stay in the game, and it's a matter of my player winning because he can't get that break, or he's allowed to shout a few shuttles in or out. Well, if you stand and I lost 22-20, then that's a little bit. But at the end of the day, it was a good match, and he played really well, the other guy. So it's not totally that, but I just would like to see it.
Okay, thank you. When you have to summarize all the performance of the Danish team or of the European countries here, where do they stand compared to the Asian nations?
It's a little bit of a, there's quite a few of our best players who are not here, but I think the ones who've been here has been, some of them has been really the first time they've tried this, and I think they've done quite well, and they've been competing, not just being here and having too much respect, and there's a lot of things they have to learn, but overall I'm satisfied with a lot of the things here.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us here, and you have to work again. There is the women doubles at this time, so thank you very much.
No problem.
All the best to your players.
See if I can stay calm this time.
Okay, thank you very much and see you later. Bye bye. Also vielen Dank. Er muss jetzt direkt auch wieder arbeiten. So schnell geht das hier manchmal. Er geht jetzt zum Damen-Doppel, was er zu coachen hat. Das ist ein sehr schwieriger Job, hier Trainer zu sein, und Sie haben es erlebt. Er war sehr emotional über die Tricks und Spielereien der Gegner. Aber das ist Sport, das ist Badminton. Und mit diesen Worten gebe ich jetzt einfach mal zurück nach Hause. Macht's gut und tschüss.